A 2014 KTM 1190R, and there's been a bunch of discussion about the airbox maybe not sealing as well as it should, or allowing dirt and air to get through on some of the 14 models. Didn't know if that was happening with mine or not, but I didn't want to take any chances because I've seen some of the pictures. So I ordered a uni filter out of Australia. I have now taken the tank and stuff off so I can get access to the airbox, and before I took the airbox apart, I wanted to at least be able to document what I see as I take it off. And I see a significant issue already, and I haven't even taken one bolt off the airbox yet, and I wanted to share that with you here. First and foremost, if you look at the airbox itself, and I'll go around the airbox itself, and I'll try to hold the light and the camera at the same time. But right here where the bolts line up and they go in, you can see how nice and tight it is. It's tightening up very well. But follow that same line down through here. Look at this gap. There's a significant gap in between the bolt heads, especially down towards the back. In fact, this here I can push all the way in. I haven't touched any of the bolts. So this here is a huge gap. It is just absolutely not pulling down tight like it does here. There's also a very large gap. Hope it shows up on the camera. I also took pictures. But right here you can see how tight it is. Right here how tight it is. And then look at this gap right here. It is just absolutely, the top cover is not sealing with the base of the airbox. And that is absolutely clear. But if you look right here, and look right here on the edges where she bolts down, you'll see that the top cover bows. It's not pulling down all the way. So right here, there is a significant gap that'll let dust and dirt in. Nice and tight, great seal where it bolts up, but look at the gap. I'm hoping the gap again shows up in the camera. This one here isn't too bad. This is a good size gap, and down towards the back is a very large gap as well. Here's the odometer. The odometer shows 264 miles. Okay, 264 miles. Hoping that shows up. And this is what I found. What I'm going to do now is take a white t-shirt, cotton shirt, and I'm going to try to get down to the trumpets and clean it. I want you to see that this shirt is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take and go down in there. That's what I just pulled out. Can you see that? 264 miles of street. Absolutely have not seen any off-road riding at all. This is 264 miles on the street. That is it. And that's what I just pulled out. And I'm not done yet. That was just one sweep. Let me try the back one. That was the front one. Let me try the back. I want you to see this. You see how clean this is? See that? Now I'm going to take and put it down in the trumpet. Wipe around. I'm going to pull out. That's my rear. Okay? Now for those of you that are out there that saying dirt and dust is not getting through, I'm here to tell you that in just a few hundred miles of street riding, in clear blue, you know, no rain, no bad weather, that's what's getting through. That's my front, and that's my rear. So now I'm going to use this, and I'm going to run it down inside. Okay. This is after I already cleaned it once. So here's the first swipe on the sides of the trumpet, and this is me trying to get down and get the butterfly, and I can't get it all. So I'm going to have to reach down in even more. Here's the t-shirt. This is what I wiped out of the trumpets and off the butterfly. This is all dirt. It's dusty and dirt is what it is. All dust and dirt. Looking at the stock filter setup before I pull it out and looking all the way around, it is actually sealed very, very well. Now the paper itself, I don't know what the filtration of the paper is, but the foam seal all the way around the edge and the way they have it designed is actually very good. And I don't believe there's anything getting through this part of the filtration system. Not at the bottom, not up here at the top, and not at the sides. Probably doesn't show up on the camera, but I can see it a little bit better than the camera can. So I just put the uni-filter in, and I really think that the culprit for letting air and dirt into this box is right here. I really do. I think that's where it's sucking in, is on the edges, in between the screws. I think they need another screw here, and here, and here, and all the way around. Just put another screw in there, and that's it. I think the stock filtration system will work just by doing that.